Welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sports Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around the world and interstate. It's a very nice day, about 16, 17 degrees, sun's out.
Yep.
Lovely day.
Very loyal viewers. Now, we had a game. Ta-da!
Well, wacko, after 3 weeks of the first game.
The diddly-o, we had a game. We're going to talk about a game. We've got votes, we've got best players, we've got comments, special comments by Barry of the umpires and the like.
Yeah,
it's all happening, and also video Australia of the event.
We forgot to mention last week. Yeah, there is some video of the half time and after the game, because all there's about at least 8 players will be tuned in. I'll hear about the videos.
The new 8 players.
I think the coach will probably give them a message. Get the videos on Monday, because Stuart Brooker will tell them too.
Alright, well let's have a look at the event on Sunday, of course, at Edie Asper Oval, on 6th Avenue in Aspendale, or Edithvale. What was the crowd like, Barry?
The crowd was very good, Colin. Actually couldn't get a park. I got there reasonably early, and I was parking all the streets over around the ground. They're very narrow, and car parking both sides around. There's only about that gap to get through.
Right.
So I finished up getting into the car park and in the ground there. It was a very good crowd. Very good crowd.
So, okay, so that was good. Good start to the game. And any new...
Crowd's in good, Nick, too.
Good, Nick. Any new faces?
About 7 or 8, too many to mention, but I'll tell you about them later. There's 2 or 3 Brain, Trip Coney,
Tabakman,
Dorkman, whatever his name
Dorkman.
Jordan.
Jordan de Dorkman.
Number 13, the fellow from EDS, he's going to be alright. Trip Coney. Yep.
Trip Coney.
It was the other fella.
Got a few players there. You got Willard, of course.
Of course, Dave Willard, he's going to be a star. He's going to be that guy.
Kaya, or whatever his name is. Peel, is he new? Francis?
No, he played last
Tabakman, Holman, Gardner.
Tabakman, he's the one from Edithvale. He's going to be a goer.
And Brooke, he new.
Brooke.
Number 35.
Paul Brooke, he's a star. He played last. He's
been around. So, okay, let's have a look at the game then, Barry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first half and the first quarter in
particular.
The
first quarter was 1-2 to 2 points.
1-2.
Straight. I mean, Chelsea.
Right.
I mean, there's only 8 goals kicked between the two sides in half a game, and it was a perfect day for football. There's a lot of negative. Everybody's feeling each other out, and but Edithvale, they beat Bond Beach last week, but I didn't think they'd be. I thought we were going pretty well at half time.
So a pretty close quarter. Chelsea leading at and then half time.
4-7 Chelsea to 4-3 EDS, and I said to Roland Clark, who's Bradley Clark's father, he gets here every week, and Justin Clark. I said, I think we'll win by about 3 or 4 goals. And he said, I reckon about 5. And it wasn't to be.
Well, Chelsea last year were renowned for their fade outs.
Early in the season they went there. I'll tell you, my viewers right now, that 7 or 8 new players in a new team is going to take a bit of a while to settle down.
To gel.
I mean, 2 or 3 of it take a while to settle down, but 7 players.
Yeah.
And they've got to get. I mean, they've had a couple of practice games, but the real test is in the big games. But they probably will. Hopefully, they'll gel together the next few weeks and get their rhythm going and get their teamwork going, because there was 3 or 4 of those new players hardly got a touch.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's talk about the second half. At the end of the third quarter, the score was
7-10 Chelsea to EDS 6-8.
I think the other way around, isn't it?
No, 7-10 Chelsea. EDS 6-8.
Oh, okay. Is
that right? What do you got there?
I've got the other way around.
Was it?
Yeah.
What might have
been? Chelsea was slightly behind.
8 points. Anyway, there wasn't much in it at all, but the last quarter was a real slog. It was. There wasn't many.
Was it wet? It wasn't wet.
No, it was a perfect day. There's only 17 goals kicked between the two sides on a perfect day. No wind. It might have been favouring one of the ends early in the game, but no, the wind wasn't a factor, and it was a perfect. It was a bit of a slog. There wasn't much. Not much classy football in that first quarter, in the first game. But I'll tell you what, they've got to smarten up, Chelsea. Got to get these new players to get gelled.
So just describe the last minute Chelsea
I was
were...
getting very well, David Willett, he kicked 4 goals, but it was about 10, I thought it was about 10 or 15 seconds ago, he's got it and he's swung around his left foot. Instead of, I thought we needed a point to get a win, but apparently it wasn't the other way around, but it went out of bounds. And he's generally dead-eye dick, but it was on his left foot. But I'm sure if he would have kicked that goal, we would have won.
Yeah, well, we would have been in front.
Yeah, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Of course, then the siren went there.
Siren went, game over. So the final score.
Well, I had the final score as 9-8 to 9-11 and 9-12, but you got the score there as 9-11 8-12, is that
on
right?
the official website, it's Edithvale 9-11-65 and Chelsea 8-12-60.
Yeah.
Lost by 5 points. And you're right, if he would have kicked that goal, they would have won. Instead of being out of bounds.
That's right, that might have been right. Probably not.
They would have won.
I was getting that. I've never been so excited in the last 10 minutes of that game. I'll tell you what, it was...
you had to take your tablets.
Really, it really was on edge. It was on for the last 10 minutes. It was sort of up and down, to go down the forward line, to come back, and everyone's getting excited. But anyway, that's how it finished up. But no, it was a reasonable effort. But hopefully we can, from now on, the players get to know the way that other players play, these new players and our players, and they can get a bit of the teamwork going. But because it was a pretty ordinary game to watch the first half on.
Give us your highlights package, Barry.
Well, there wasn't too many highlights at all, apart from David Willett kicking his 4 goals. I mean, plus the fact, I must mention Stuart Brook. He is unreal. He's given away about 3 or 4 inches to that number 11, the big 12. What's his name? He was a bit of a game.
Who was the big one? Who are you talking about?
Number 11, I think he was.
Number 11 for...
Bremner, yeah. He's about 6'9" he was, and he killed him.
Bremner.
Stuart Brook would be... the last quarter, I reckon he had about 10 knockouts.
Right.
And they didn't waste one of the knockouts, and he'll be in the votes, Paul Brook, don't worry about that. So, top game.
Any other highlights there, Barry?
No, that was a pretty boring game, Colin. As I said, look, the first half, 8 goals between two sides, and a perfect ground of condition.
And there wasn't much different in the second half.
No, it was...
it says here 9 goals in the second half.
We're gonna. I think you might have to leave David, put him at full forward, let him stay full forward. I think.
Stay home full forward.
I think he might be because he's. But Matty Baxter played alright. He kicked a couple of nice goals, but to be beaten by that short margin is a lot better than we did last year. So.
Yeah. Okay, so
we hardly
some promising.
We'll get better.
Give us your group of best players, Barry.
The group of best players on Sunday was Baxter, Brain, Willett, Toddy Gardner, Paul Brook, Daniel Arsman, good to see him back in form, and Jason Clark.
Right, okay. So now the all-important votes.
You want the goal kick? No, you want the goal kickers first, don't you?
Goal kickers, yeah. Give us your goal kickers.
The goal kickers were David Willett 4, Matty Baxter 2, Matty Gardner kicked a brilliant goal in the second quarter, and Jason Clark kicked a brilliant goal in the third quarter.
Very good. So we're going to all-important votes now?
The all-important votes
now. All-important votes for the Barry Peatling Best and Fairest Award.
I might give a trophy this year.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I will give a trophy.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not crapping on this time.
You're hearing it first.
Yep.
Did
a little, they're not that expensive. Get the name printed on everything too.
One vote.
One vote to Toddy Gardner, who's captain.
Okay.
He's appointed captain, thank God.
Very good, yeah.
Played a good game.
Co-captain, isn't he?
No, he's captain. He was vice captain last year, but
he's co-captain. So
he is your number 1 man, but he played a top game. He played. I reckon he'd have about 25 possessions.
Very good. 2 votes.
2 votes to Paul Brook, who rucked outstanding all day. Paul Brook, he played a top game, but I tell you, wasn't far away from getting best on the ground.
Very good. And 3 votes.
3 votes to David Willett, who's a gun.
David Willett, the gun.
Star, mate. He's a star.
He's an absolute star. So there we go.
Just missed out kicking the winning goal. He would have been. He would have got a vote off the umpire, I think.
It may be more open, the competition this year for the best and fairest. Not a complete Toddy Gardner show with a couple of new players and. A bit more open.
Toddy Gardner he's won the best and fairest the last 3 years, or the last 2 years by a lap.
Yep. Not this year, maybe.
Well, he played all right.
But he's already behind.
He had about 2 or 3 taggers again.
He's already behind in the competition.
Oh well, but now he'll.
Well, it's the early leader.
Oh, that's behind the moment. That's
Yeah.
right. No, but he'll. But Paul, look, Paul, I said you have a bit of a tune to that YouTuber Monday, Paul. I'll give you a bit of a mention. He played a top game, and most of the knockouts went to our players too, Cole.
Yeah.
It wasn't just bashed, palming her out.
Okay, well, we're just going to add this to the video because I forgot to put it at the front. But this is something about Peatling and Morgan Star and Rupp win. This is you, obviously. And the 60s there.
Back in the 60s.
Starring and a win.
In the Wembley.
You kicked a lazy 7 goals. Best on ground, 3 votes. And
there's a goal kicking over there.
Ended up finishing by 69 points. And you coming third at that stage, but a close third.
I finished up running.
The top three were runaway winners, runaway there, because you had 20 goals in front of or 17 goals in front of the fourth guy.
Yeah, I finished second with 60 goals, which is still a record, Cole. And that was for over. It's still a record to win the league. So yeah, I just had all the new players on the
new players.
Just to let them know that I did play a bit of football.
Very good.
And it wasn't too bad.
Now, wanted to make a social commentary on the umpires.
Look, if ever I could have killed these, especially the bald-head umpire on Saturday.
Baldy, we'll call him Baldy.
Well, he was, because we're getting stuck, and what he was doing, making it worse, he was laughing. He made a couple of bad decisions.
Mocking you.
Yeah, and one of the fellas kicked out, and one of our men was just happened to just touch the fella's jumper.
Yeah.
And he's
whistle.
50 minutes.
Demonstrative.
Took him back into the centre of the goal square, kicked the goal.
Yeah.
But he was, and the other fella, they hated Chelsea.
So Baldy and Ugly Face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever you are,
what's your message to them?
You're the greatest. What's the word to keep it polite?
Oxygen thieves.
Insulting to the intelligence of an umpire I've ever seen in my life, and you're lucky you didn't walk through our gate. I would have bashed you.
Oxygen thieves.
They were the worst exhibition of umpires I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Hated Chelsea.
Well, you shouldn't be biased as an umpire.
I reckon they were responsible for 4 goals, and all the supporters around me was the same thing. They were responsible for giving them 4 goals for free kicks and 15-metre penalties.
So it should be neutral.
And you're lucky you walked off the end of the ground. Other side of the ground, I was going to.
Here's a threat for you.
Next year, I tell you.
Okay, so next week.
Next week we're playing Pines at home.
Okay, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. So you'll be there.
I'll be there, and
joining on the spot.
I reckon we'll. Did you get the scores of Pines? Did they play on the weekend?
Did they play on the weekend? I'm pretty sure that they did. Not sure, but what's your prediction anyway?
Well, I don't know how they've recruited or not, but I think we'll be a lot better next week. I can tell you now. Some of those players will get to know what's going on with their teammates. And
so they lost by 20 points to Mount Eliza.
Pines?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll
so they'll be hungry.
We'll be another 10-goal better side next week.
And so that's next week. You'll be there. Richmond.
Well, I think Mr. Hardwick is on what's the word?
Thin ice.
That's the word, thin ice, yeah, because he's
They just extended his contract.
I cannot believe that a coach could use the mentality of put Alex Rance on Eddie Betts. He's the best attacking fullback in the league, and you take him away to mind this little twerp.
So next week you've got just a lazy, easy game over in Perth on the Friday night.
Look, we won't win a game. Look, and Deledo's out for another few weeks.
Yeah.
We won't win a game next few weeks. I tell you now, Marek he might come back, but
trouble.
They're a mess at the moment.
Apparently played on the weekend.
Who, Marek?
Yeah, in the second or whatever.
Who are we playing Fremantle next week, are we?
No, playing West Coast. Over there.
I didn't have a Zach on the weekend.
No, don't. Save your money.
No, I didn't have a bet on. I didn't have a bet with him on.
Save your money.
Because he's some of the move. That was I could not believe it. I mean, he's 6'5" and putting on him on a twerp.
Unbelievable.
To run around. I mean, he's all Australian the last 2 years.
It's crazy.
Full back.
It's crazy.
Damien Hardwick.
Smarten up. A lot of anger. A lot of anger today.
Got to go.
But hopefully we might have a cheerier week next week. But talking about cheerier, let's have a look about Cheerios.
Cheerio, yeah, I've got some nice Cheerios here.
Here we go.
My old viewers, ex-viewers. Of course, Annie and Carla, seen it. Annie, don't know what they're doing, but I hope you're right, Annie. But with Maria, Joy, and you, Sal, and Paulie, my Julie's watching.
Yep.
He's a man that made this.
Yeah, major trinkets.
He made that.
Yep.
And that thing there, a pendant. He's I told you he was a superstar
yeah.
from Shepherd and
up at the Shep.
Up the Shepherd and everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's very good friends with Carl Dietrich.
Mm.
Yeah, many years ago.
St Kilda,
yeah, because Carl Dietrich.
50th anniversary they had on the weekend, St Kilda.
He was when he first started, Carl Dietrich. He was 19, and he just walked in, and took over the game.
Fierce.
Took over the game.
Yeah.
And the most feared footballer ever, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was very good friend. Paulie was very good friends with Carl Dietrich. Of course, then I just got a phone call from my grandson, Declan.
Yes.
He's going to be another Barry Peatling.
Another one. I'm sure the world's big enough for that.
This grandson of mine is a star.
Yeah.
A bit of
tell us about it.
Yeah, he's played a couple of games. He's the smallest in the team. Kicked a goal last week. He kicked another goal this weekend.
He's a goal machine.
He's
got
he's like me when I was a kid. He's got a football in his hand all the time. Every day goes out in the backyard and he's kicking handball. Yeah. Actually, he's on video of handball and kicking the football. Well done, Declan, and hope his mum will be watching. No, I said tune in about 5 o'clock and you'll see Grandpa will give you a mention about your kicking the goal and one of the best players.
Very good.
Plays for Devon Meadows, Colin.
Right, so keep an eye on it.
And he could be playing Chelsea's under nines in the next few weeks. Down there.
Okay, interesting.
So I'll get the video camera out and I'll
have a look.
Your mum should have been videoing you yesterday, Declan.
Yes.
What's wrong with her?
Wake up.
Danielle.
Yeah.
Anyway. Of course, there, PH. Look, PH, I rang her up last week a couple of times. So I left a message.
Mm.
Don't know what's going on, but I might give him another ring tonight. So how's things going? Because he's supposed to go for his other.
The whole.
Booked in for another operation, wasn't he?
I'm not sure, but you're telling the story.
Yeah, 3 weeks. So give us a ring, PH, and tell me what's going on, because I rang you up twice.
Give him a heads up.
We
can announce it here on the video.
I hope you're going all right, because this will be his 4th operation in 3 weeks.
Crazy.
In 4 weeks.
Yeah, pincushion.
Yeah, the gallbladder out.
Mm.
Not the gallbladder, what do you call it? What is it?
Appendix.
Appendix out and gallstones. The gallstone.
No, he had
anyway, but this will be his
hernia.
Hernia. This will be his 4th operation. I hope his stomach's going all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, see if you can give me a ring at the next few days, PH, and tell me what's going on. Is that all we got for the? I was very excited. I've never been so excited.
Pretty edgy.
I've never been so excited on Saturday.
And it still hasn't calmed down yet.
On Sunday, yes. It was. I thought we were going to get the money, but that's the way it
didn't.
So that's all we got for this week.
That's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. I'll see you all.
You've got to butt in here. Get the footy in deep. If you can get the footy in deep, that's a bit tough to sure you can get back on. Come on, boys. Come on, back to being a mate. Come on. Get back to being under the pump all day and responded. Really good effort. Let's keep them going. Okay. All our numbers still say we're in the game. Yeah. So their effort and the same work rate has been really, really good. It's been solid. They've obviously a couple of crappy things going inside their 50s, and then just nothing in our inside 50 entries. We sort of had the ball at half back here for a long period of time and couldn't get it inside. Long and strong, that's the instruction, They put their backs under maximum pressure. I still want forwards coming up. Geordie to go box, or Geordie, you just rotate and stay deep in that square. So one comes up at the target, one just sits there waiting for that long ball. Okay, so work really hard, long and strong. Let's get it in there. Okay, backline been really, really good. Matty Gardner, Richie Jarrett second pinched anymore. Now you go your 3-way. Okay, so that's the go. Nick Orsett, Toddy Gardner, and Daniel Arsman, you go your 3-way. So Matty Silver and Corey Fields, just stick with us, Corey. You'll have a roll. Matty Silver will have a roll on the wing as well. Okay? Come on, boys. Come on. Let's run, boys. It's been okay, but Chelsea Bubble, this is the bundle drop sort of moment, isn't it? Either we fucking find out what we're really about, or we find ourselves back in a shitty moment. So let's just have a real red hot crack for that first 5 minutes. Real red hot crack, long and strong into that forward line. As soon as we get them on that scoreboard, I want fucking bubble and energy all over. Come on, boys. Who fucking cares? Who cares? And the same for everyone around this footy club. Oh, fucking I don't want to coach a footy club that has a loser mentality, or people, supporters, players, anything that focus on that and say, oh, we didn't get a fair go, we didn't get this, we didn't get that. I don't care. We got the fairest go that we could get, and we gave it the best effort that we could. Alright? So we don't go and blame. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, alright? It doesn't even exist. They're going to make some fuck decisions, but they're going to make some good ones go our way too. But reflectively, as a club, we just don't get involved in that shit, alright? But it's really, as far as contested ball, I was really, really happy with those 15 entries in the last quarter. You know, we needed to get more out of them. Simple as that. 15 entries to 9. And we got our goals and we got ourselves back in the game, but we needed to get more out of those 15 long, and they were long, strong entries too. We should have been able to hold it up and penetrate the scoreboard a bit more. It's got to hurt. It's got to hurt. But at this level, you know, and the type of footy we're playing, it all comes down. They roll the ball 3 or 4 clean kicks and get an inside 50, which you couldn't defend, Jack. So don't worry about it.
Today, mate.
Yeah, you couldn't defend it, so don't worry about it. But they rolled the ball. We didn't roll back probably quick enough, and you know that they. So we've gone 4 or 5 entries, and then we have that. Then we have that clean one for them, and they score the goal that wins the game. So it's that gap, isn't it? So you've got to be really dirty on yourself and learn from those gaps. But you got a lot of 20-year-old guys, 19, you know, that all going to have to learn. Yeah. As far as the effort, but you know, I think like even the supporters, and you don't want to praise when you lose, but I think the effort overall was that's a standard that we should be playing at, and that'll get us results if we just put a little bit more polish on it. All right, a little bit more polish. Jack Francis, yeah, I thought you were welcome today. I think I was really happy with the whole backline. Tripper, the way that you fucking stood up, it was amazing under such pressure. Benny and True, really good. Liam, probably second half, did a really good job. Mannix, oh fuck, I don't know. He only had about 3 kicks, so but that was a solid. Through the middle here, you know, we were okay. Stewie probably won his fair share of the hit outs, but we didn't get that I've got it bang handball that they got, so we need to work a bit harder. And the forward line, you know, it probably just didn't function right. Our entries were a little bit high, or our forwards were going under it a little bit. I thought, you know, Box and Dave, you battled away pretty well down there, but just those, if we clean up those entries, and also if we fucking work hard, if the ball goes over your head and you're in our forward line, you've only got one place to go, that's the Geordie's feet. That's the only place you've got to go. So don't even think about it, just fucking go. See what happens from there. If they rebound it and go down the park, so be it. But there's too many ground balls that we're missing down there, alright? Back to training on Tuesday, doesn't get any easier.